boys. I just got home. It's been a couple of days. Came home with something I didn't lead with. To sum it up, practicing something in training. I'll probably put it in before this, but when you flip, the flip I was gonna do in the position, you don't have to jump in. You just throw a leg back and your body flips. It takes itself. It follows the head and the legs. The gravity does what it needs to do. But when you're in a mat which is so deep, you sink. So you have to jump to do the flip. And when this happened, I didn't jump enough. I was too focused on the flip, and I just straight to the head. I heard 4 cracks when I went down, and I lost feeling in both arms. My left arm was just like I had lightning going through it, only to the elbow, and I lost feeling on my left leg. It was scary shit, right? They tried to move me for a second, and it was clear I was fucked up, so they called an ambulance. 2 paramedics came who were really good. It took a while to get me off the mat because I was in such an awkward spot. My arm died in this position as well, and the other arm they thought was dislocated in the other position. So they put me in, chucked me back on morphine, and either my shoulder was dislocated, and it went, because it was a very bumpy ride. Either my shoulder was dislocated, this is what the paramedics think, and on the bumpy ride it went back into place, and then that's when I had this feeling where I felt this warmth go back onto my hand. But I was also about 5 minutes into morphine, so it could have been a huge muscle spasm causing it to go out of place. The morphine relaxed there, and then it went into space, and then I could actually feel my hands again and moving. Anyway, went in Monday night, and I had x-rays and a CT scan Monday night. Stayed there Monday night with a friend. We didn't sleep. Tuesday, I had an MRI at lunchtime, and I got the results at 7 p.m. that night, and then I got a specialist results this morning, which is Wednesday. C17, everything is where they need to be, which is nuts. The only thing the CT scan picked up, and the x-rays picked up everything was in place as well. I had a lot of pain in my hand, they x-rayed that, but I guess it was all nerve damage. C1 to 7, everything is beautiful. Everything's where it needs to be. The CT scan picked up soft tissue swelling. I landed on my fucking head, so that's gonna be there. And then we had the MRI to check for I can't remember the name, end spaces or something like that, and ligaments and tendons in my neck, and everything's where it needs to be. Fucking call it a miracle, call it luck. I call it training your fucking neck every single day, plus some luck, right? Plus some right position, and like must have fell in the best spot I could have fell, whatever. But if I didn't train my neck and I didn't have a strong neck, there's no fucking way. There's no way I got away with that. And it's a freak accident. I've done it 1,000 times, and on the 1,001, a flip bump, that's what happens. They gave me this. They don't want me to wear it too much. All I'm dealing with now is a muscle strain. My traps are fucking lit up, like real deep pain, and the back of my neck running up is all painful. This is the current range of motion. Super stiff in the weirdest way. Up and down is the worst range of motion, and up is the only place where I have pain, which makes sense because I'm hurt here and it's flexing it to look up. So, but yeah, just a deep muscle pain, deep muscle strain with some pain. Very, very lucky. It's Neck training is a weird thing because I've done it religiously for 2 years now. Man, I've done it for a couple of years now. I've done it religiously for the past year. And you say, oh, because it's to protect me from getting concussed and neck injuries. And I still got the fucking... Fuck, I went to the MRI with these things on. Whoops. You don't know neck training works until it works. Right? You don't know you have a strong neck until you get dropped on it. So... And apparently I do, you know. I sent Netflix a message on Instagram saying what happened, and I just said thank you for having such a good product that allows me to train religiously. I was in front of my coach when it happened, which was a horrible experience, I think, for both of us, because I remember looking at the pain in his eyes, and I could see him looking at me in pain. But just unlucky it happened, and at the same time lucky I got away with it. That's all. Training's obviously gonna fucking slow down until this is all good. I think it's Wednesday today, end of the day. For the rest of the week I'm just gonna get some mobility back. I might do some banded stuff for my back. That's all. And next week we'll see where we are. That's it. I made it. Yeah. It was great. It's great. Great to go away with it. Horrible experience in the hospital. Felt like a prison, but what are you gonna do? Especially when you're in the thing and all you can do is look up. It's fucking real boring there. Anyway. Spiked myself in my head and I don't need to wear this. So I'm lucky and lucky at the same time.
All right, yeah. Do one more.
Good. You're good now. All right. What do you want to tell your future self?
Hunter, it was all worth it. We're gonna make it, kid. We're gonna do good.
Bring the stretcher.
Bring the stretcher, like she said.
Alright,
I
moving
moved
up.
my head back up.
Oh, look at that as well.
Me and Elise are gonna have a great time.
That's not Hunter's stuff.
That's me.
All right, this is to the future me. I ain't really got much to say, but whatever happens here, I'm sure you'll handle it. And I'm sure you'll get us where we need to go. Just another hurdle. That's all. just walked back from the hospital to the car. I need like 35 minutes. Just taking this off. And my neck is fucking beaten up. Bad. Getting all lightheaded. A little bit of nerves as well. Gotta drive home. 35 minutes drive. Just gonna left the mirror. Fucking hell, I'm stiff. Right side. Fucking, that's all I got down. Down. Fuck. Fuck, I'm stiff. Up. Alright, the only pain I have in direction is looking up. Which makes sense because it's the back of my neck that hurts the most. So when I'm looking up, I'm flexing it. Okay. I'm gonna sit here for 5 minutes, then I'm gonna drive home.